On my last video, I showed you how I cook low and slow on the Weber Smokey Mountain. So today I'm gonna show you how I cook hot and fast. So I'm an absolute beginner when it comes to cooking hot and fast on the Weber Smokey Mountain. So I'm gonna be using Harry Sue's video on the subject as a guide. And you can find that video on Baby Back Maniac's YouTube channel, and I'll have that linked on the screen right now. However, I don't have a fan system like Harry did in his video, so I will be modifying his method slightly. So let's get to it. So the first tip for my unmodded Weber brothers and sisters is to make sure that your smoker is directly in the sun. This will help give us a boost of about 25 to 50 degrees in our cooker, which again, because we're unmodded and we have no fan systems, we need all the help we can get. Okay, so let's talk about wood. So if you're gonna use wood, make sure to use hardwood and put them at the bottom of the charcoal grate. Now I could be wrong in this, but I do not think that it's absolutely necessary to have wood during a hot and fast cook. The reason being is that the meat is gonna go up in temperature really quickly, so it's not gonna have a lot of time to absorb smoke flavor. But with that said, I use wood because some smoke is better than none. And also because I'm unmodded, the wood will act as additional fuel, which will help boost the temps to get us to that target 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Now on to charcoal. So when using the Weber Smokey Mountain for low and slow cooking, it doesn't really matter what type of coal you use because anything will get you to that low and slow temperature range you're looking for. But with hot and fast, charcoal most definitely matters. I use Kingsford's Professional Competition briquettes because they burn a lot hotter than the original ones do. So I picked up this bag from Costco, but if you don't have any nearby you, you can also use any type of lump charcoal. So fill the entire ring with charcoal over the wood chunks if you're using them. Then take a charcoal chimney and fill it all the way to the top and light them. You can use a Weber starter cube or a tumbleweed, but a propane burner works the fastest. Once the charcoals are white hot and flaming over, spread them over the unlit coals in the smoker. Next, we need to assemble the smoker. So for our setup, we need to take out the second cooking grate and the water pan. That way, whatever meat you're cooking will be directly over the coals. After the smoker is assembled, open up all 4 of the vents. It should take about 20 minutes for the Weber Smokey Mountain to get to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So notice the stock temperature gauge on the Weber Smokey Mountain. It only goes up to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you haven't swapped out your gauge, you're gonna need a wired probe thermometer and a grate attachment to make sure we're hitting 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So I use this one by ThermPro and I got it from Amazon for like 20 bucks. It's been working great for me since I bought it about 9 months ago. So if you're interested in buying one, I'll have a link in the description below. Once the smoker gets to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, go ahead and close 2 of the bottom vents, and you should be able to hold steady at 400 to 425 degrees Fahrenheit for the entire cook. But if your temperatures start to dip or get too high, then adjust your vents as needed. And that's all there is to it. Using this method, I was easily able to get to 425 degrees in my unmodded Weber Smokey Mountain 22. But before we conclude, I do need to make a quick disclaimer. So when I used this method, I was actually living in Southern California at the time, and it was also summer and triple-digit weather at the time. So if you're trying this in the cold or on a really windy day, then you'll most likely need a fan system. In Harry Sue's video, they use the BBQ Guru fan system, so I'll have a link for that in the description if you need it, along with all the other equipment I mentioned in this video. And no, I am not sponsored by BBQ Guru or any of the other brands that I mentioned in this video, but I do get a kickback if you use my Amazon affiliate links, which helps me buy meat for this channel. Anyways, I hope you're able to use this video to make some hot and fast barbecue on your own. And if you're interested in barbecue and fitness related content, please consider subscribing, and I will catch you guys on the next one.